So I am going to explain a very important part. Rather, I am going to explain some of the questions which are asked in board examination. And so first question I am going to explain. Actually, I am explaining the questions of general nature, and I will explain different questions. So first question I am writing is explain what happens to the strength of a base, strength of a base on addition of excess of base. What happens? So see, very simple point. What happens when base is added, or you may say the strength of base, or it can be right now concentration of OH. So children, this is very important part, that when we take the strength, so by the strength we mean the number of particles in a given area. By strength we mean the number of particles in a given area. See, here we take a beaker, and the beaker let have 100 ml water. Beaker has 100 ml water, and if we add 10 ml hydrochloric acid pure, so what will be there? 10 ml of hydrochloric acid will be in 100 ml of water, and so it will be said as 10% solution. You say 10% solution. You say it is 10% solution. Now, if we increase, say 20 ml water, so it will be 20%. Similar, this is very simple point. The amount of water remains the same. So the concentration of hydrogen ions or concentration of hydroxyl ions, they will increase. Just I have written here base, so actually it will be same. In all the cases, it will be same. Just I have taken HCl. Now say 20 grams NaOH. So it will be 20% NaOH solution. 20% NaOH solution. If we say here, 40 gram sugar. 40 gram sugar. So here we say 40% sugar solution. So likewise, the strength, we mean by strength the quantity of particles, quantity of ions. Here no ions are there in case of sugar. So quantity of molecules are present in a given area. This was the general discussion. Now, coming to this part, we can very simply, sketch an important, figure. See how. Take this. We can here draw the pH value. Here it is, 7. This is very simple to explain. Here pH value. Now this will be the case. Here this will be the case of hydrogen ion, and this will be the case of hydroxyl ion. So when the pH is 0, the solution will be strongly acidic. There will be strongest acidic in nature. When the pH will be 14, it will be strongest OH is. Here at this point, the concentration of OH will be minimum, almost zero. Here at this 40 pH, the concentration of H ions will be minimum. And as a result, this is the general tendency. So what will be the answer for this question? That when we add excess of base to a basic solution. Now forget it. Here it is, a basic solution. So it means it has no acid. It has no acid. So what we can say, it will be totally. It will be totally full of entire gases. It will be totally filled by the entire gases. It will be totally filled by the entire gases. No hydrogen ions are there. So answer will be very simple. That on adding excess of base to a basic solution, the concentration of hydroxide ions will be maximum. Concentration of hydroxide ion will be maximum because quantity of water, amount of water remains the same. Amount of water remains the same. So what will happen? In that very area, the saturation of particles will be there, and so the concentration will be increased. So the summary is, the solution will become more and more basic. Solution will become more and more basic. Solution will become more and more strongly basic because the number of hydroxyl ions will be very, very high. And so this is the explanation of this question. Now I'm going to explain second question. Explain what happens to the strength of acid solution. Just have changed acid solution on addition of excess of base. So it is very simple. That here this is pH and here 0, here 7, here 14. So it is acid solution is acid. So here it will have this. Just I am going some point here. So just I am going to remove this. Now 70%. So it will have maximum amount of acid. But when we add base, what will happen? There will be neutralization reaction. There will be neutralization reaction, and the solution will be neutral. Solution will be neutralized by reaction between acid and base. So what we say? That solution of acid will be neutralized initially. This is very important part. Solution of acid will be neutralized initially. But see, when we are adding excess of base initially, but later on the solution will become basic. Solution become basic because initially it will be neutralized, and later on it will be become basic in nature. So this is very important part about the acidic and basic effect of addition of any acid or base. Now I'm going to explain another question. Baker was unable to add something in the dough of cake cake or bread. After the baking, after the baking means when it was over. After the baking, he found that the cake was neither spongy, nor soft. It was neither spongy nor soft. Explain the reason behind what will be the reason, and identify the substance. So children, it is the baking soda or baking powder. Baking soda or baking powder is responsible for raising the cake or raising the bread. Because when we take this is composition of baking powder. Baking powder is mixture of sodium bicarbonate and little amount of edible acid. That's why I have written this H plus. Edible acid means it can be eaten, like citric acid or like tartaric acid. Is that clear? So already baking powder is in a form of solid powder. It is white powder. So it contains little amount of this edible acid like citric acid or lactic acid, tartaric acid. So when we mix in the dough, in the preparation of cake dough or cake mixture, so we add water. So there is reaction and there is formation of carbon dioxide gas and plus salt of the acid. Which salt? Sodium salt of acid taken. See, if citric acid has been added, so it will be sodium citrate. If tartaric acid has been added, it will be sodium tartrate. Now this CO2. So if there is this, I have drawn this cake tin. So here the CO2 is captured. CO2 is captured in the dough or the cake mixture. And when we bake, what happens? On heating, all the gases they expand. Expansion takes place, and as a result, what happens? The volume again increases, and so see the cake becomes like this. So you all must know. So cake or bread, it becomes like this. So simply, we have to write down that the baker man forget to add baking powder or baking soda during the preparation of dough, and as a result, the cake was neither spongy nor soft, because the sponginess or softness comes from basically carbon dioxide. On reaction with water, between this sodium carbonate, bicarbonate, and this edible acid, there is evolution of CO2 gas. CO2 gas is captured by the dough particles of dough, and on baking process, it expands, thereby cake becomes spongy, lighter, and fluffy. So this is all about. Explain why some milkmen add little amount of baking soda to the raw milk, during the transportation. During transportation. Why? Or explain why so? It is because, it is because children, it is because when milk is not boiled, everywhere there is presence of spores of lactobacillus. Lactobacillus, it forms the spores. So spores of lactobacillus, they float throughout. They float throughout, and they are present in the milk also, in our mouth, nose, everywhere they are present. All the spores of viruses, bacteria. And so here particularly the spores of lactobacillus are present in the milk. The milk is not boiled. And so milkman has a little amount of baking soda. Baking soda is basic in nature. So baking soda, little amount is added in the milk. It dissolves and it makes the milk slightly basic. We cannot judge because milkmen, they had very little amount of this. So the growth of lactobacillus causes the production of lactic acid, and already little amount of base is present. So this neutralizes the lactic acid produced. So what we say, the baking soda has little basic nature, and it makes the milk basic. It makes the milk basic, or little basic, or you say little basic. Due to the growth of lactobacillus spores into lactobacillus, there is the change in acidic medium of milk. As a result, milk may be curdled. Milk may be converted to curd. But when we have added little amount of base, edible base, but due to presence of baking soda, the acidic effect of lactobacillus is neutralized. It will be neutralized, and thus milk spoilage is prevented. So this is the very important part. milk spoilage is prevented, and so milk is prevented from the spoilage.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to explain very important part. Why hydrochloric acid gas, HCl gas, is unable to change the blue color of dry litmus paper to red. So this, HCl, when HCl gas, when hydrochloric acid gas, it is in dry condition, dry state. So here there will be no H ions. No H ions are there. No H ions are there. So it is necessary to add. So here if we add, red litmus. So no H ion. So what will happen? Red litmus paper will remain the same because no water is there. So the presence of moisture is essential, and as a result, because H ions are not formed, and so it will not be, as it is. So HCl gas or any acid will exhibit acidic character while in presence of water. This is a summary. No water, no acidic character, and so because hydrogen ions are not released, and if there is no release of hydrogen ions, no question arises about the acidic strength of any